So what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to do a spoiler review of Perfect 10 issue 1 cover A by no other than Genuine Comics. And this is a spoiler rich video, another warning. So if you haven't read this issue yet, you can click away right now. There's the button, or there's another link. You know what to do. And alright, so this is a review of Perfect 10 issue 1 cover A by no other than Genuine Comics. And it's actually a warm up for what will happen in a warm up for the campaign of Perfect 10 issue 2 that will that has reached way more than its original goal. It's reached over 15,000 euros, which is pretty well for an indie comic in the American format from the Netherlands. So it's I would say it was 50,552 if I'm correct. And I'm pretty sure the second issue will also be on genuinecomics.com at the Shopify powered store, but we'll see how that goes. For now, this is where we're at. As for those who wonder why I'm doing this, because it's frog approved. It's just a frog with a cybernetic implants and shining eyes. I just bought, and like I said before in the previous video, I ordered this campaign as well when it came out, Cyber Frog, but I just bought it for the art and for this nice book cover. I'm pretty honest with that. The story itself wasn't spectacular, but that's not a topic for another video. Because this is the comic itself. That's a nice shot from behind, a nice oshiri, and it features the character 10. It's written by Dave Brink, Paul Rodriguez, Daniel Rodriguez, and HDE. And here's the autograph. The back cover features 10 again, in a slightly different art style by Monsanto. And as you see here, issue 10, The Price of Perfection. Nice title. It's creator and writer Dave Brink, pencils and inks Paul Rodriguez, color art Daniel Rodriguez, lettering HDE. And the cover art is by Paul Rodriguez and Roland Lammers. I spelled it right. Back cover art Gilbert Monsanto, color flats assistants Kirk Massimiliano, nice name, and editor-in-chief graphic designer Dave Brink, corner box art Chris Mulrain. Here's the copyright notice. And the issue starts out. This is actually what builds up to the second issue, or how it all started out. What we see here is 10 wakes up from her slumber and from her stasis, and the doctor is trying to wake her up. 10, wake the hell up. And of course where she wakes up, and this doctor has no time to explain. And you have to come with me immediately. And as you can see, there's a nice blue smoke line over her nipples. So what I'm going to do right now is, I'm going to take this, put away my notes, right here. I'm taking this picture to the bathroom, and what I'm going to do right now is find some knuckle children in the toilet seat. We'll be back after the break. welcome back. And no, this was just a joke. I'm not that fast when it comes to finishing. That's what she said. I know. So yeah, yes, he wakes up. She wakes up from her slumber, and yeah, there's no time to explain. The doctor has no time to explain. She has to come with him right now. Time to get my notes. She wakes up in the States from coma, and by no other than Pratt. This is Dr. Pratt. And what happens next is, a werewolf with cybernetic legs busts through the window, and she's still bare naked. And, too late, Doc. And yeah, of course, he starts messing shit up. Good. And finally, when the fight's back, and once again, a nice detail right here. It's still covering her nipples, and here it's covering her rear end, which is a huge bummer in front for me, because I'm used to webcomics like for example, Danger Zone 1 by Midnight, but I know, you have to keep it family friendly, so yeah, or something, yeah, all ages, so yeah, we have to cover the good parts. Well, Rule 34 will probably take care of that. It will probably also take care of this one right here. I'm pretty sure there's already a parody out there. I'm counting on that. So what happens now is the werewolf and Ten facing each other head on. And he gets electrocuted. For a moment I thought this was an evolution, but this is not Pokemon either. So what happens next is the werewolf is unconscious. What's going on? No time to explain. The others are coming. Follow me. I have some favors you could do. Giggity. Just kidding. I have too many references in my head. So, why do you want to kill us this way? And yeah, there's a man's threat to bit. If you look like here, there's a man with his heart ripped out from his chest, or a claw mark. And he's probably, he's dead. So what, this is just a geneticist. He's just a geneticist, and he flies through the window, dead. And what you see here is just a supervillain team called the Prime Syndicate. I only know a few of them. Yeah, what the guy with the atomic suit and the helmet, etc. does. He exposed the geneticists to a little dose of radioactivity, and of course he dies. If you don't, to give you a little background information who the characters are, I only know a few of them. I don't know if this one has the correct name. This one is Chernobyl. He has the power of radiation, and he also has his own suit. His design kind of reminds me of Tokamak, one of the Firestorm villains, and Blight from Batman Beyond, and a little bit of Ghost Rider in the mix. The one right here, spoiler alert, this is porcelain. You can break to whatever material, whatever. And this one is Busybody, from what I've known. It's just a nice outfit as well. So yeah, the geneticist dies. Seems like we have more over there. Chernobyl, it's the guy over there, and yeah, still running bare naked. After something else. And, yeah. So Busybody attacks and as you might notice, here are the guards, and yeah, the Prime Syndicate and Ten, they're part of the Syntoids. It's a group of androids basically created with special powers. They're designed into they also have different categories, and these are the ones who actually turn rogue. I'll give more background information there, and yeah, they're back in the room. No second time to waste, and the guards get killed, of course, and with control. It's only There's no way to, yeah. Of course they die. Yeah, they're going to burst through the door, and they're using Porcelain's power of, over matter to break through. And what happens here is this, then they have to put on a suit. It's called made out of fabric called scare mesh. It's designed to accommodate, adapt to metanormal abilities, and back to Syntoids. And and now Snake is really out of basket, like Renji would say in It Ain't Half Hot Mom. There's a nose falling. Whatever. Shit happens. So what happens here is this is definitely gonna get some right here. This scene over here will definitely get some Rule 34 going on. Yes, I'm that kind of way. Now she asks about her origin, and Snake is really out of the basket. You're a highly sophisticated biosynthetic meta-humanoid, so Syntoid. Kind of, it resembles, every fiber resembles human tissue, but the difference is that it improves tenfold, kind of similar to the clones in the Clone Saga, etc. Those kind of characters. And we need to focus. Put on a suit. And that was next is switch back to she's creating the facility basically as a weapon. But then we go back to somewhere else on the globe. The headquarters of the Dreamwalkers, I think, or something similar. This Max Magenta was basically painting painting a miniature. He's quite a geek himself, quite artistic. I never expected that, but it's I have a feeling it's kind of it mirrors some of the hobbies of either Dave Brink or one of the artists that worked on it. But, a metanormals inside the facility, one of them being the last remaining Syntoid. And the last remaining Syntoid is 10. And Elliot Pratt, his real name's Elliot Pratt, is the doctor who created him. And the backstory will be tragic, that we'll find out later. The present is still in Holdmouse. Let's get this over with. And what happens next is they're hiding behind the barrier. Knock knock. Who's there? And they're planning to fight, of course. She's not into killing, but it's all guns blazing right now. They're all fighting each other. And of course, Porcelain gets knocked out. And of course, Chernobyl blasts 10 with a lethal dose of radiation. And 10 get out. And 10 is has dropped getting up. And this is probably one of the best shots at Chernobyl I've ever seen. Nice name, by the way. He mocks her because of her name, because he doesn't have because his name is slightly better. No offense to Dave. Chernobyl, you get it. It's irony as well. It's made of chromium, and nothing can put a dent. His arm is made of chromium. It's a kind of material, so nothing could put a dent in it. And and of course he's going to blast with dose radiation until someone puts an electromagnetic surge mine on it, and here comes problem, solution, aftermath. They run away. So what the heck was that? Next surge mine. Let's go. And they run away. But the Syntoid called Chernobyl has a trick up his sleeve. He calls upon a metahuman with another Syntoid called Stalk and the Bruce brothers. And we'll find out later who those people are. And of course, another thing gets revealed over Pal. She's designed as a weapon, and she rightfully gets angry at Virgil Pratt. And you never want this. She has the right to be angry, and he has to of course she's angry. Also, she has to fight for the rest of her life, find those creeps for the rest of her life. And here we go to the backstory of Elliot Pratt, Virgil Elliot Pratt, because his wife got sick and there was no. She was exposed to spontaneous human combustion, and the cause was an extremely rare genetic mutation called Rachinski syndrome. I know exactly what it does, but her condition basically could combust her at any moment, and only took a little spark. And the bioengineer made they did everything to save her life. But yeah, the resources were running low, and yeah, they needed investors. So Max Magenta of Division M, also a part of as a leader of the Dreamwalker team, he decided to help him out with the best scientists and engineers on the planet. But unfortunately for Elliot Pratt, the help came too late, and her wife Erin, she unfortunately passed away. So he was so stuck in his because he was so stuck in his process that he completely forgot he wasn't even there when she died. That's the tragic part of his backstory. Yeah, it also shows him how human Elliot Pratt actually is. And yeah, here comes a few years later, an old colleague came for him to look back on him, and what happens next is his experiments were a success, but it took some years to actually do it. And he was the one who created the synthoids, or so supposed. And yeah, but he realized what he didn't realize is what kind of purpose he had for them. He called it the perfection program, which is where kind of perfect 10 deviates from. It had nothing to do with his wife. I think that Max Magenta is playing a double game here, but maybe I'm wrong. And it's a global agency that monitors and studies all meta-normal activities, and there was the registration and training of the ultraviolets. The ultraviolets, synthoids are differentiated through groups ultraviolets, and yeah, will also be trained to become super cops or metal marshals. But what turned out the program actually went down south because some of the ultraviolets took the wrong path, and they were beyond redemption. They started to destroy everything and basically started to have world domination ambitions for world domination. The population of superpowered human beings, or the ultraviolets and the synthoids, started to kill whatever came on their path. Tried to reintegrate them, but to no avail. So they started to work on the perfect assassin called the second guy. I don't know if he's still alive or not. So he's doing everything in his power to make to right his what Elliot Pratt is doing. He's doing everything in his power to right his wrongs, but she feels not sorry for him but for his wife. And here was the Stalk and the Bruce brothers in it, and the Bruce brothers is exactly what you expect them to be. Stalk kind of reminds me of a rose with thorns, and they bust in on them, and they kind of have a point. They sure made a looker, but unfortunately they have to kill her if they try. And Stalk goes after him, and the Bruce brothers are not amused with the creator either. So it's time to meet your own maker. Oof. Disrespect, I know. 10. Your clothes are you can translate, and what appears her suit is you can translate any weapon from the armory to her hands, which is exactly what will happen later. And but she basically gets mobbed. And it's gonna finish her off quickly, but instead of running away, let herself be wrecked, she shoots their kneecaps, and they basically wounded. It gives her them her chance to run away with Virgil Pratt. And never mind. And yeah, the werewolf got, I don't know exactly his name. Probably need to also part of the Prime Syndicate, and Prime Syndicate is also, yeah, for those of you who read DC Comics, it's also a deviation of the Crime Syndicate from Earth 3 and other, and probably another Earth before the New 52 happened. And yeah, what happens next is they made it. A flying vehicle passes over them, and yeah, Max Magenta, as if Virgil's still alive, and yeah, they climb the ship. He contacts Motherboard, and they blow up the facility, and she can't summon any weapon anymore because the facility itself is destroyed, so she can't access anything anymore. And yeah, the werewolf tries to grab on to the ship to Noville because they're levitating way too high for him to grab on, and he gets kicked. He gets kicked overboard. So yeah, what happens next is he falls to the ground. And yeah, and the reason why Max Magenta blew up the facility is because he didn't want the technology to get into the wrong hands, with good reason. And yeah, Virgil's still pretty wounded. Those things are not dead. They can survive. Yeah, falling from this height and probably more. So yeah, you see the doctor is still wounded. And what appears is their family. Don't say what he meant with that. It's either that he created from the cells of his own wife, from the tissue of his own wife, or something else. But yeah, with that the ship falls away or flies away, and leaves the destruction behind. And this is where issue 1 ends. And here we go back to the pin-ups. Perfect 10 by Fabio Simao and Brian Arvo Magnet. I probably misspelled the last name. My apologies in advance. The Prime Syndicate with Chernobyl, the Bruce Brothers, Busybody, the Werewolf, Porcelain, and I don't know exactly that is. Probably find out in the next issue or something. And here's 10 again in a different kind of outfit. The Prime Syndicate by Isaac Bell and Brian Arvo Magnet. And here's another part of the Ultraviolets. They were originally designed to become Metal Marshals by Elder Messias and Emmanuel, with facing Perfect 10. And a nice outfit as well. She's pure evil. She kind of reminds me of Sheik from Spider-Man. Also, we've also faced Venom at some point when they teamed up. And here's 10 riding her motorcycle, and it's All Guns Blazing again by Jim Jimenez and Daniel Rodriguez. Here's another shot with by Leonardo Gondim and Daniel Rodriguez with 10 facing against Chernobyl. I love how Chernobyl is designed. It's perfect, a fusion between Tokamak and the head of Ghost Rider and the powers of Blight. The powers remind me of Batman Beyond Blight. Blight was a pretty interesting villain as well, even though he was kind of unstable because his powers went reached critical mass. And what I think here is that he has a suit to contain that radioactivity within itself. And here's another cover. Here's another pin-up art by Bill Mouse with 10. She kind of holds the gun in a slightly unnatural angle. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. But that's only. And here's the rest. Perfect 10 and Safeguard, called by Adam Messias and Daniel Rodriguez. Art reminds me of a lot of John Mayden, by the way. Don't know why. graveyard shift. So yeah, but since kind of understand where the inspiration come from, and with that, that's the end of the issue. Here it is a few other comics by Genuine Comics that are available in. They're not no longer an indie plant, like I said before. They're now part of the Genuine Comics lineup at their own website. It's powered by Shopify. And this is the vegan warrior, animal rights activist fighting a crime. And this is probably currently my favorite title by Genuine Comics, Dreamgirl Sleeper Agent. You also can find available on their site. I hope within the next campaign that it will include as an add-on. Because I truly liked her story and I want to read more of her. And a girl who could kill you, basically potentially kill you in your sleep. That's smart writing. It's finally doing something different with the formula. That's been kind of going still it's not still, more or less the same thing for decades. So it's a nice deviation. But back to the story at hand. That's the end. Like I said, the art. Like I said, I have no critique about the art. Art is amazing. Also, setup for the villains, and it kind of I like how it fits into the same universe as Dreamgirl, and that Max Magenta is another one of it. I don't know where's alignment is. There's something sneaky about him. I don't know, but story wise, I like the background. I like the backstory of Virgil, Elliot Pratt, and it's not like I said I like Virgil's backstory and the tragedy behind it. I like the villain called Chernobyl. He's amazing. Then this basically where 10 story begins. And for an intro, this is it's good. It's not as good as Dreamgirl. I loved Dreamgirl more for some reason. Her story arc, despite Aya's not getting his time to shine, but that's understandable. What more to say about it? Art is great. The writing is not as good as Dreamgirl, but it's pretty much it rivals it. The writing rivals it. Art is consistent through and through. So good for an intro story. But I have to be. I have my personal preferences. What you think? If you have another opinion about it, that's totally fine. The final score. I'll score this issue not a perfect 10, but pretty close. I score it an 8 out of 10, 80 out of 100. It's a really good way to begin the story, and the background story to her creator is also top notch, and that's good job once again, Dave Brink. But everyone has personal preferences, and I like Dreamgirl more. That's my personal opinion. We don't have to agree on everything. If you have another opinion about it and about this, nice ass. So up to you. So good job. And for if you want to, the next week I'm going to give you a little preview of what I'll be reviewing next week. It's called At Game, issue 1 by no other than the guy behind Reload Comics called Lucifer Storm. And he's also the writer of Lady Satan. And that's all preview for next week. I also have the issue right here, both physical and digital. I did make a comment about on Twat, but this one's coming next week, with art by Christian Rossi, Lucifer Storm. I'll give you my honest opinion about it. This will be the first issue of I hope many. But I'm glad I have the physical format. If you'd like to see more, videos like this, you can you can leave a comment down below, give a like, subscribe if you want to. Yeah, if you like to see what I create with my artist. We're also getting a colorist soon. And yeah, today I'm also sending the first issue to the printer. But if you can't wait, Jaguar Warrior issue 1 is still available on my own website at thejaguarwarrior.com under chapters. And it's also available on Global Comics as a free, where you can read it for free. And if you like what you saw, go to Gumroad. I'll post the links later down in the description. Go to Gumroad and pick up your digital copy for just $2 with a print-ready PDF and CBR file. That's all I have to say for this video. Congratulations to Perfect 10 for reaching 15,000, which is more than 50,524, I think, something like that. Around 15,500 euros for his campaign for Perfect 10 issue 2. Now I see you guys on the next video. My name is Sport Hacker. The video will probably be uploaded. The video will probably be uploaded later down the road, around. Will be probably uploaded later down the road. Right now it's 12:30 in the afternoon. It's Central European time. So yeah. It'll probably be uploaded around 3 o'clock something, because it will take time to upload. That's all I have to say for this video. My name is Sport Hacker. See you guys on the next one. Adios.